She heard the words, "I'm just worried about you. I just need to know where you are. Please, don't do that for me." They were meant to sound like a warm blanket, but to her, they felt like a net, tightening with every phrase. The thread that connected them pulsed not with warmth, but with silent demands: be safe, be predictable, be mine. She felt managed, but she didn't feel held. And there's a world of difference between being held and being handled. Holding is a gentle embrace, handling is a firm grip. She remembered all the rules, spoken and unspoken, the constant pressure to please, the subtle guilt that followed any step outside the lines drawn for her. Her own vibrant glow, her very essence, started to dim behind a wall of compliance. She was doing everything right, everything that was asked of her, but it wasn't a feeling of being cherished. She didn't feel cared for, she felt controlled. And she learned a hard lesson: control isn't the same as closeness. True closeness doesn't require a cage, it thrives on freedom. Then, one day, she made a choice. She took a step forward, not to break the thread, but to give it space. She walked with her head held high, her steps free, and her heart cautiously open. As she moved, her inner glow, once so faint, began to brighten again. She realized the thread didn't have to be a tangled knot of expectations. She didn't tangle the thread. She let it breathe. And in that simple act of creating space, she found a profound sense of peace. As she walked in her newfound freedom, something amazing happened. Others saw her. They saw the glowing thread, now loose and flowing. And they began to look at their own ties. Some started to loosen the knots with tears in their eyes, mourning the time lost to restriction. Some took a deep, liberating breath for the first time in years. And some, like her, began to rise, their own light returning. She finally understood. She didn't confuse control with care. She chose respect. And she knew, with every fiber of her being, that respect was the truest form of love. You don't have to be controlled to be cared for. Like Maelin, you have the power to choose what lets you breathe, what lets you grow, what lets you be you. Let freedom be your safety. If you've ever felt the sting of control disguised as care, you're not alone. Like and subscribe if this story resonated with you, and let Maelin's journey be a reminder: real love doesn't need a leash. Thank you for watching.